You're in the right place. Hello, I'm Dan Harris.
Hi, and I'm Claudia Koestler.
You're over here, over there. Welcome to Over Here, Over There, a global conversation that promotes greater understanding and togetherness between people and countries. I'm Dan Harris. In a moment, I'll hand this over to my podcast colleague, Claudia Koestler, who's going to tell us what's on her mind this week. But first, as a reminder, you can follow us on social media and contact us via our website at overhereoverthere.org. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to subscribe and tell good people like yourselves all about the podcast. And now, without further ado, over to Claudia.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us as I'm going to strip naked while I directly reply to an US American politician in the race for the White House and tackle a topic that's been burdened with misconceptions and stigmas for far too long: the value of women. Imagine this. You are at a gathering, like a dinner table, and amidst the laughter and chatter, someone asks you about your children. You reply that you don't have any, and suddenly the room gets a little quieter. Eyes widen, an awkward silence suddenly hangs over the room. Why is that? Maybe because the others think that you cannot relate to what is the biggest topic in their lives. Or that there must be something wrong, maybe a medical issue, or maybe you are gay, or unfuckable, but probably miserable. Are you appalled by my choice of words? Okay, me too. But there are people out there that are actually saying those things. J.D. Vance, a member of the Republican Party and Trump nominee for vice president in the 2024 United States presidential election, has actually said 3 years ago that the US is run by, and I quote, a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices they have made. How can it be that some still hold onto a belief that a woman's worth is tied to her role as a mother? Let me tell you why this is not only outdated from over here, but downright harmful and stupid. First and foremost, every person's worth is intrinsic. It's not determined by their ability or choice to have children. A person's value comes from their individuality, humanity, and the myriad ways they contribute to society. Vance's view limits women's potential and opportunities, and therefore limits what we can achieve together as a society. Let's talk about choice. The ability to choose whether or not to have children is a fundamental aspect of personal autonomy. Respecting women's choices is crucial for a fair and equitable society, isn't it? When we dismiss women who choose not to have children, we undermine their autonomy and freedom. It's about recognizing their right to make decisions about their own lives, isn't it? When was the last time you heard someone judge a man by his choice or ability to have children? Exactly. This double standard is inherently unfair and highlights the deep-rooted sexism. Let's call a spade a spade. The notion that women without children are less valuable is misogyny that seeks control and to diminish women. Plus, here's something crucial to remember. Some women actually cannot have children due to health reasons, just like some men can't reproduce. Suggesting that they are worth less is cruel and overlooks the challenges they may face. Compassion and understanding should always replace judgment and stigma. I am glad that Jennifer Aniston has been outspoken about that and told Mr. Vance a piece of her mind. Okay, now let me read your mind. You are wondering, but probably now don't dare to ask, what's the status with her? Does she not? Is she? Here I go. As promised, I'm going to strip down naked. As a figure of speech. I do not have children. Yet. Biologically I could. Everything is still working well, and I am, well, how to put it to keep it clean here? An active heterosexual. So why no kid? To put it simply, life took me down other paths. Am I unhappy because of that? Absolutely not. My happiness and fulfillment are subjective and influenced by a wide range of factors, including career satisfaction, personal relationships, and hobbies. Motherhood is one path to fulfillment, but it's certainly not the only one. I'm happy for those with kids, if they are happy, but consider my rich personal life. I have deep friendships, partnerships, my family bonds. My life has been filled with love, connections, purpose, just as much as those with children. My friends with kids often value my outside perspective. I believe I am contributing to future generations in other ways, such as mentoring and teaching, both in my job and in my private life. Everyone's influence and support can have a profound and lasting impact on young people's lives. I think it's time to recognize that every individual's worth transcends traditional and limiting societal expectations. Mr. Vance, anyone who diminish women has disqualified themselves from representing anyone.
Thanks, Claudia, and thanks to you out there for listening. If you have feedback on today's or previous episodes, please let us know on social media and our website, overhereoverthere.org, where you can also find our Patreon page. Please don't forget to subscribe and tell good people like yourselves about the podcast. Until next time, thanks for listening to Over Here, Over There.